Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dates coming back at you with another video. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I would like to thank everyone. I've reached about 41,000 plus subscribers. I would like to thank everybody for watching my videos, like, sharing, and redistributing my content. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I am on YouTube. Excuse me. I am definitely on YouTube. So the title of this video is Put Your Pride Aside and Learn About AI. You know, a lot of people have self-worth, which is a great thing to have. But in the world we're living in, I don't want people to get tunnel vision and to forget about what's going on in the real world. When I say the real world, we're talking about the everyday world we wake up to, the things you see on the news, you know, current events happening and other events that may be happening around you and on other sides of the world. But I encounter a lot of people. I travel, I talk to a lot of people of different genders and different races. And I noticed a good bit of people have a lot of pride. As I stated in the beginning of the video, having good self-worth is good, but you just don't want to create tunnel vision where you're blind to what's going on. And a lot of people have said to me, I'm not worrying about AI and automation eliminating my job. My job is bulletproof, or I have time to prepare. Depending on which occupation you're working in, and you know, I've done videos and I've done interviews. The recent interview I did at the end of February with CBS Miami, I talked about the blue collar sector and how many of those jobs are pretty bulletproof from AI and automation, and how AI will be used in those occupations. But when it comes to doing meticulous processes and when it comes down to taking 10 fingers to put things together, robots and AI cannot do that right now. And I don't see it happening anytime soon. But I also want people to remember this. If you're not in that kind of field and you're in an administrative field and you have a lot of pride, I want you to ask yourself, what can be done automated in your role? Let me rephrase that for you. What can automation do for your role? You know, I'm looking at reports today while I record this video that many people now have fears about AI into their sector. You know, I've said to people, and I said to people before, regardless of what's going on, companies are going to automate. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about how you feel. They are going to do what's best for them. Inflation is still high. And as we all know, I'm going to bring this up. It is March 2025. About 5 years ago is when we had the global COVID-19 pandemic. And once those events happened, many people were sent home and companies got to sit back and see how they could automate many of their processes. So it's also coming down to, after all of that subsided and we're back in 24, 25, etc., people are unionizing and saying, we want higher wages. These are catalysts for companies to continue to automate and to use AI. You know, at Microsoft, they have Copilot. Google has Gemini. You have your OpenAI. You have some other things such as DeepSeek that are making great revelations into the business models and business world. And I want people to understand, companies are not going to hide this. I stated this in that interview I just mentioned back in at the end of February with CBS Miami. Companies are not going to hide they're doing this. That's why you need to put your pride aside and learn about AI so you can stay employable. We are on the brink of mankind moving forward because now we have technology and we have automation that could do so many things. What I want people to understand is you have time to prepare, but these windows are starting to close. And when I say these windows are starting to close, these windows of opportunity are not going to always be here. Having pride is saying, I still got time to prepare. I got time to prepare. I got time to prepare. Oh, that's years away. No, it's not years away. It's months away. And what I want people to also understand is the faster you get on board and learn about what's about to happen, the faster you can stay employable. We are now getting into a time to where you're going to have to worry about yourself. And I am going to talk about that in another video. I don't want to, switch topics about having pride and learning about AI in this video, but I want you to remember that you have to have pride in life, but you also got to remember not to be ignorant to the fact that things can change and processes change and life may go a different direction. So my videos are not created for any race or any gender. If they are, I'll say it in the beginning, but I want people to understand, put your pride to the side and learn about AI so you can stay employable. You will have family members that don't want to learn about what's going on. You will have friends. You will have people at your job. You know, sometimes I used to get frustrated in the past when I'll talk about AI and I will mention it to people about, do you see what's going on TV? Do you see what's going on in the real world? And they'll say, you know what? I'm not paying too much attention to it. I'm trying to do what I need to do. So one of the trends I'm starting to notice is people on Instagram and social media. You know, I'm not a big fan of social media, but I have to be on there to get my stuff out. I'm starting to see people take photos of traveling and eating, and I'm asking myself, when are these people preparing for the future? Because the future is right around the corner, and we are right in the future. These will be the same people that had pride and put it to the side and do not have a job, and they'll blame somebody else for it. What I want those people to understand, if you're one of those people, you need to rethink the processes and you need to rethink your life right now, because doing the correct things right now could save you 10 or 15 years of stress and lost wages. You don't have time to play around. You got to get in check. You got to get this boat in motion. If there's two people rowing in a boat and one person's rowing to the left and one person's rowing to the right, the boat is not going to go anywhere. But if you get one person with the same motion going up and the other person's going up, you can move that boat or going back, whatever direction you want to go in. I just want people to understand to put your pride to the side and learn about AI before these opportunities dry up and you do not have the opportunity to move forward. And I just want people to remember, things are going to change. Things are going to look bleak. Things are not going to always be as good as they are now, and things are not going to always be as bad as they are now. What side of the coin do you want to be on? I mentioned this years ago in certain videos. The gap between the poor people and the rich people is about to get even wider. Which side do you want to be on? Do you want to be a consumer, or do you want to be a producer, or do you want to be a little bit of both? Because you have to understand that in this world that we're living in, you either A, got a lot of money, B, you don't have money, or C, you're going to be homeless, or D, you're going to be a mixture of all three. You're going to either be giving people money, you're going to be taking people's money, or you're going to be trying to get money to keep a roof over your head and food in your stomach. And depending on if you have kids or a family, etc., that's even more stress. So take the opportunity now to learn about how you need to make your life better and how you can continue to grow, because the world has vast opportunities, but these opportunities are not going to continue to be here. So my name is Dr. Patrick Dix, and I will see you on the next video. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to also reach out to me for a consultation. You can go to my calendar on my Instagram, and you can also email me at drdix@automationawareness.com if you don't see a time available. But I want people to understand I'm here to help, and I want you to understand that you can do it and we can do it together, and you can help some other ones. So again, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.